Yeah, anybody like to come up? The link is in the chat. Don't think my notifications went out. Well, two people are here. Hi, Ace B. How you doing? He might be. I don't know. Trump Card might be in here. Trump card, Joey. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Just waiting for the election and everything. It's a Monday. It's just a Monday. Wasn't gonna go live, but I got on pretty late, later than normal, and thought I'd see if people were on. Thought it might be slow because of the election time. Yeah, I intended on going live earlier, but then I got a phone call, so kind of interrupted it. Big D came in when I first started the stream. Besides you, HB, it could be Trump card lurking. I don't know. Maybe Joey. I don't know who else. No one spoke up. And Trump card, if you're here, you have to come under a sock account because he's got all his other accounts blocked, I believe, by moderators. All right, Chip. Okay, HB. How is Trump card amazing? I never know where to go. HB. I can't go through it with my iPhone. I'm not at a computer, so I can't do it through an iPhone. So I can't do it. I believe I can do it through an Android, and I have to turn the page where I can log into a studio and YouTube Studio, but I have to log in through web browser and desktop site, not mobile site. But I can't change that on the Safari. Well, I do when I'm at home, but there's a different platform here on the iPhone, so it's actually limited. It's a lot easier to do it on the desktop. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Never mind. I'm tired. Trump card, you can come in on one of your 30 sock accounts until me, you. Well, I'm not counted because I'm not actually. So there's actually 3 other people lurking. Yeah, it's actually me and you actually communicating. So, well, yeah, that's true. I guess he has that with a lot of people. Takes things way too personal, and it's just YouTube and it's just YouTube and the internet. Where is everybody tonight? Yeah, it's hard for me getting used to these live streams. Hosting, hosting them at least. No, you're not doing too bad. See, did I put up? Yeah, I did. I put up a StreamYard link. Anybody wants to come in? Hi, Guido. How you doing? There's the link. Anybody want to come up? And looking for panel guests. Anybody want to join the panel? Oh, there's 8 people in here. Madman. Madman had I posted a video earlier. Or actually had a live stream. Hey, Big D, how's it going? Hey, Pookie, how's it going? Let's see. Anybody would like to come up on panel? Links in the description. The description wrong in the chat. Come on, somebody's got to come up on panel. Got 10 people in here. Hey, LC, how's it going? It'll be interesting, Pookie, with several Trump trains in Austin, but I don't know. They're preparing for riots if Trump if Trump wins the election here in Austin. Or I mean, they're preparing for riots in Austin if Trump wins the election. Elsie, you want to come up on panel? Okay. Thanks, Big D.
Hi, how you going?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm alright. Taking a break from my fucking schoolwork, so. Hi, how you going?
Hey, how's it going?
Ah, so what's the day today? Oh, I'm in the future, aren't I? So it's only the 2nd for you guys. Tomorrow's election day. Holy shit.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah. What were you saying? They're preparing for riots or some shit in Austin.
Yeah, if Trump wins, well, I know he's
Either way, I think either way there'll be a riot. Like, one side's going to be angry at the other. Like, that's just
yeah.
how it's going to go down.
Well, I believe, yeah, but one more than the other. Um, they're still butthurt over the last election.
Mm. Well,
Where,
it's sort of out of left field, wasn't it? All the polls and stuff were sort of pointing to Hillary winning, and then it just didn't happen. So
right. And then they've kind of been butthurt since he's been in the entire time. And
he is
this
a
is,
bit of a douchebag.
yeah, and this is the chance to get him out in their
Mm.
eyes. So if they fail, then
All hell's going to break loose.
well, so, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so my screen went black for some reason. Weird.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
that's peculiar.
oh hi Ozzy Roo. I forgot what I was saying. I thought my phone turned off. Um, yeah, they're uh
Oh, I think I lost you. Are you still there? It keeps dropping out for some reason. I
I
don't know
know
what
I'm having an issue. I don't know what the heck is going on.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm good.
It's gremlins. Gremlins have got into the fucking internet.
It must be the Russians. They're hacking.
It's not just the fucking Russians that hack shit.
Yeah, it's the Chinese and all that other. Yeah,
Pretty much. Well, I mean, it's allies and shit too.
right.
How else are you supposed to know if your shit works or not?
Yeah, Steve, this is a snoozer. Can you come up and help? um. Oh God.
It'll be interesting to see the outcome.
Right. Tomorrow will be fun to watch the election.
I was talking to one of my friends in Vegas is where he lives, and he was saying, I think he was saying that there was 45 million people or something that have already voted, and that's not even, that's like your pre-voting shit.
Yeah, early voting. Yeah.
So I mean, people must be pretty fucking serious either way.
Yeah. 8 million people have voted in Texas already. So,
Holy shit.
yeah, I voted early. And so just, it's going to be interesting. Police are ready for.
They'll have to be ready for anything.
Yeah. So, about this time tomorrow, they should have some projections on the winner. I would say.
I don't know how much stock to put in those things, though. It's just all a fucking algorithm.
Right. Oh, they still got mail-in ballots to count and stuff like that.
Here it's compulsory. Like, as soon as you turn 18, you have to enroll to vote. If not, you get fined. And the fine goes up the more you don't, like, the more you fail to fucking show up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, a compulsory system I don't think's any better, because then you get people going in, so you only have to get your name marked off.
Uh-huh. Right.
Once you get that ballot, and we use paper ballots, we don't use any of the computerized stuff.
Yeah.
People get on there, and you can add a box at the bottom and vote for Mickey Mouse. I used to love doing drawing genitals on the ballot. That's fun.
Okay.
But, like, it's just as stupid. There's
Right.
pros and cons to each
Uh-huh.
system.
Yeah. It's been a How was your weekend?
My weekend was really good. We had a whole lot of storms. So, we sorta didn't get hail or anything, but we had really heavy rain, so that was good. The ground needs it.
Yeah.
This time last year, we were on fire. I much prefer the rain.
I had a very busy weekend, so I'm really tired today.
What's today? Oh, Monday for you, isn't it?
Monday, yeah, it's just
Have a long weekend.
huh?
Have a long weekend.
Very long, yeah.
Mm.
So I'm pretty tired. I was debating on even doing this stream, but oh well. Just figured no one else was out there, so
Well,
tried to get
I
some people up.
I might drop off because my lunch just showed up, so no one wants to hear me scoffing my food. So,
Okay, that's fine.
well,
But thank
that's all right. I thought I'd come up and talk to you for a little while. No one else was there.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, see ya.
Thank you. Take care. Anybody else want to come up? Link is in the description. Oh, that avatar. Oh, that's actually a meme. Um, it says I voted Trump. If that's what you're talking, if you're talking to me. Yeah, big set of memes. Yeah, that's the point. Chip, you want to come up if you're here? Hey, Chip, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on? Uh, yeah, I was gonna come up earlier, but I've been feeling like shit.
Yeah, I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, I got I don't know, I got like this head cold thing going on. My ears are blocked up, my nose is running like crazy, fucking sneezing and coughing but I'm not running a fever. I don't have a fever or anything, so I'm not really too concerned about it. It's just one of those, just a basic head and chest cold thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got I feel mine's allergies, but I'm kind of feel kind of sluggish. But we did a lot this weekend. We went. We took a big ride. We took a big Trump train ride. So I posted some of it on in YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, I seen those. Yeah, I don't know. I just, just like a head cold type of thing and chest cold and I don't worry about it too much unless you start getting a fever, you know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I got no fever and no like sweats or anything like that. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just a head cold type of thing. Hey Guido, what's going on, man?
Yeah. I understand.
Who we got in here? East B,
Yeah. Ace
Guido,
B.
Aussie Roo. I think Big D was in here, right?
Yeah. Big D's in here. Steve P left for the night. Let's see. What's her name?
Ace B, like I don't know. I think Ace B's got like this thing for Trump Todd. I
Yeah,
think
she's got a little crush on him.
a little crush on Trump Todd. Ace B,
Yeah, I think. I'm not gonna talk for her.
Ace B, what does Trump Todd look like? Have you
Yeah,
seen him?
that would be interesting to know.
Yeah, really. Like, what if he's like a 400 pound fucking piece of shit? Hey, Bookie, what's going on? Ace B, fill us in if you've seen him. What's he look like? Ah, that's funny.
Elsie was up for just a little bit. She had to go. She was gonna go.
Yeah, I caught the end of it. Yeah, I just went down, had something to eat and came back up. Yeah,
So
like
you think?
I said, like most of the day today, I've just been feeling like crap. I actually laid down and took a nap earlier, and I kind of hate doing that because I wake up feeling worse. You know what I mean? Napping during the day isn't a good thing. But I was tired and I laid down, took a nap, and I just been feeling like crap all day. I hope to be feeling better tomorrow.
Yeah, it just feels like your energy's all gone.
Yeah, I'm just beat. Tomorrow is going to be a long day because I got to stay up late and watch the.
Shit show.
I'll pre-program like 3 channels on
Uh huh.
on my TV, so
Right.
I can just like hit the button and go between 3 different channels. Because you like to watch different different takes on what's going on. Because of course, if you watch CNN, you're gonna get one side, and
Of
you watch
course.
Fox News, you're gonna get another. And then you watch MSN, you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right. It's not gonna be like
Equal and
right. Well, you remember 2016 where CNN was just, I mean, I was watching CNN, Fox, and MSN
Uh-huh.
during 2016. And CNN was like, "Oh yeah, Hillary's kicking the shit out of him," blah 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 blah, which she kind of was early on, you know.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Fox News was throwing their spin on it, and MSN, you know how MSN is. They try and play middle of the road, but they lean to the left, you know.
Yeah.
And so that's what I like to do. I like to go between the three, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll be doing tomorrow night. You know, I mean, well, you remember 2016? It was, I don't know, probably about 10:30 or so at night. It was all, Florida, 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 Florida. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was like, oh shit, man, we're waiting on Florida here, and of course, Florida. Not that they were dragging their feet, because I mean they got a lot of they have a lot of counties in Florida, and it takes time to, but it felt like, watching like a suspense movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel it's going to be the same way with Florida, because they were talking about it yesterday or last night that Florida was going to be they weren't even going to start counting their ballots until tomorrow. Their mail-in ballots till tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
and that they said it was going to take till the end of the week.
Right.
So,
Yeah, well, yeah, you can expect that from a lot of states, I mean, they'll get a projection tomorrow night, like, by midnight or so. I mean, we should have like some sort of a projection, but like you said, I mean, it could take a week to count all those ballots,
yeah.
and
Well,
both sides have already come out and said that neither side will concede,
right.
so
Well, hopefully it's a landslide. Hopefully it's a landslide we don't have to worry about. But they're
right,
going to want every last ballot counted. You know what I'm saying? Just to,
right. Yeah, I mean, but either way, even if it is a landslide, both sides have already come out and said they will not concede.
yeah.
And I to be honest with you, I don't see. I mean, even if Biden trounces the living shit out of Trump, which I don't see it happening, but if it does, I don't see Trump conceding at all.
Right.
And we all know that no matter what, Biden's not going to concede.
Of course not.
But I see it. I see it from both sides. I don't think either side is going to concede this election.
Yeah, he was told by forgot who told him that. Do not concede under any circumstance. Forgot. I can't remember if it was Hillary's. I don't remember who said that to Biden.
Right. Well, I mean, politically, that's a smart move. I mean, look what happened in Georgia with the governor's race.
Right.
She just would not concede. Period. End of argument. So it dragged on for over a week because she just would not concede. And that's what the left is looking at. Drag it out for however long you can drag it out. Just don't concede. But I'm not saying it to be an asshole. I think Trump would do the same thing.
Yeah. Are they looking at unrest in Georgia?
Well, I don't know about the entire state of Georgia, but Atlanta is always unrest.
Yeah.
It has been. I mean, it's been continuous with BLM Antifa and this and that and everything. Atlanta, it's similar to all major cities, you know. If there's gonna be unrest, which we know there is gonna be, it's gonna be in the major cities.
Yeah.
You know, and Atlanta just happens to thrive on that kind of shit, as well as a lot of other major cities, you know. But the early voting down here, for the past like week or so, has really been fucking crazy. I'm talking me and the wife, right? We went to I'm talking over a week ago. We went to City Hall to pay our property tax because I never, ever, ever mail my property tax in. I never do. I always go to City Hall and I pay my property tax in person. So I get a printed out receipt right then and there. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I've always done that. So me and the wife, we went to City Hall to pay our property taxes like over a week ago. In the line, all right, Brian, the line
Hmm.
for early voting was
Yeah.
wrapped around the building, and that was over a week ago.
Right.
It was wrapped around the building. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. People stood in line, right, for 6 hours to vote.
Hmm.
Early voting. I'm like, wow. And
Yeah.
that was like it was like that statewide.
Right.
So that goes to, you know, that says a lot there.
Right.
I mean, it was crazy. When we went to City Hall, they you know, I was in my wheelchair and everything, and of course the sheriffs came right up to me, being in a wheelchair. Are you voting? We'll push you right up to the front. And I said, no, I'm not voting. I'm here to pay my property tax. And they went, oh, you have to go around the other side of the building and go in the other door. And I was like, okay, fine, you know.
Hmm.
But down here in Georgia, if you're handicapped, they you don't wait in line.
Oh, okay.
And I remember in 2016, and I swear to God, this is the God's honest truth. You can ask Mama; she'll tell you. In 2016, when I went to vote, um, I got in line. I was in my wheelchair. I got in line, and it wasn't a horribly long line in 2016. It was right on Tuesday, election day. It wasn't a horribly long line, but it was a good sized line. And I got in line in my wheelchair, and Mama was with me, and we're standing there, and the poll workers came right down to me and said, "Okay, sir, come with us. We'll push you right up to the front." And I said, "No." I said,
Hmm.
"No, I'll wait in line like everybody else." And they were like, "Well, you don't have to. You're disabled. You don't." I said, "No, I'm going to wait in line like everybody else." And I waited in line. You know,
Hmm.
I just felt that was the thing to do. But the difference between 2016 and now is the lines are fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
They were showing on the news like you know, just videos of the lines for early voting, and I was like, "Oh my god." It was insane. People were literally saying they were waiting in line for 6 hours.
Yeah. Early voting's already in Texas has already surpassed the entire voting for Texas in 2016.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, how was it when you went to vote early voting?
It wasn't bad because where I went was more of a rural area.
Right.
So I had 10 people in line. So it wasn't bad, but up here it's crazy. In Austin, it's nuts.
Well, I'm going to vote tomorrow. I haven't early voted yet. I'm going in the morning, probably around 9, 10 o'clock. And The reason I didn't early vote is because my polling place is right down the street from where I live. It's at a church, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
And I don't expect it to be absolutely crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could be wrong, but whatever. I'll go between 9 and 10 tomorrow morning, and I'll just, cause literally it's right up the street, so I should be in and out of there pretty quick. Because from what I'm hearing, like what you just said, a lot of people did the early voting thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think the lines are going to be too crazy and everything. And I'm kind of like in a rural area like you.
Right. I live out away, just enough that I don't have to worry about big city uh woes. So kind of like you. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a good, 35 miles from Atlanta.
yeah, I'm actually a little closer to Austin, but you wouldn't think it. But this is Texas, so
Yeah, like you and I, we both live in big states,
right.
area wise.
Yeah, area wise, everything is just yeah, yeah, area wise.
Yeah, Georgia is a big state. Not as big as Texas, but it's one of the biggest states. And I come from Massachusetts, which area wise is a tiny state compared to Texas or Georgia.
Yeah,
Everything in Massachusetts, east of the Connecticut River, is very congested and everything. And once you get west of the Connecticut River out towards the Berkshires, it's very rural out there. But it's only a small portion of the state of Massachusetts which is rural.
right.
Everything else is, basically the Connecticut River cuts the state right in half, and anything east of the Connecticut River is, obviously congested and more populated. West of the Connecticut River, it's very rural and much less populated.
Yeah,
But it's a small state.
yeah,
Georgia's a huge state. I mean, I live in central Georgia. What we call mid Georgia. I live in mid Georgia.
yeah.
For me to get in the car and drive to the coast, just to the coast of Georgia, out towards Savannah to the ocean, it's easily a 4-hour drive. When I was living in Massachusetts, it was a 20-minute drive to the ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's about a 2-hour drive from where I live.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Google Maps will tell you different, but the way I drive. But
Yeah.
let's see here. Who wants to? Oh, TC wants to come up. Okay,
Oh, here we go, TC.
haven't seen him in a while.
What's up, fellas?
Hey,
Hey,
how's it
what's
going?
up, man?
Just chilling, watching the news.
So what's
Cool.
going on in Florida?
Oh, it's beautiful today.
I woke up.
Oh,
I woke up this morning, TC, right at about 5:30. It was 37 degrees in Georgia.
oh, I've been waiting for this. It wasn't that cold, but I got up about 7 o'clock. Oh God, the cool air. Oh, Jesus Christ, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, I tell you what, it's been a long, hot summer down here.
Oh yeah. We had a brutal summer here. Also, it was horrible.
I shut the air conditioning off today. I opened all the windows up. Aired out
Yeah.
the house. Oh,
Yeah, our AC has been off for about pretty close to a week now, and I finally had to break down and turn the heat on.
yeah. You know what? I don't think I think I haven't used. I've maybe used the heat. I don't know, maybe 3 times in 15 years that I've been here.
Wow.
So, yeah. So other than that, that's about it. I got a little update on that kid. He was able to recognize his mother and hug her for the first time. So
That's good. That's good news.
yeah. So, but other than that, just trying to enjoy this weather.
Yeah, it's a nice break. I've had
Oh,
the same heat, and it's
where
finally getting
Where-
cool here.
where are you at? Not now.
I'm in Austin, Texas,
Oh, okay.
so South
I
Central.
have a friend that
Texas.
lives in Texas, but I'm not sure where he lives. Uh-oh, the cops are here. Fuck.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is going on here? Hold
Get
on
outta
for a
here.
minute.
Are you
What do you
serious?
want? What do you want, copper? Get the fuck out of here, will you? Come on in, brotder.
You can't want to eat. You coming out?
Yeah, well, I ain't got enough food for that cat right now.
Okay, you gotta feed him.
Get out there. It's not even my cat.
Here, look at it.
Yeah.
You coming out?
All right, guys, listen, I got company,
Okay,
so I'm going to bounce.
All right, TC. We'll see you later, man.
all right. Take
Yeah,
care.
you guys be good, all right?
All right.
Take care.
All right, later.
TC. He's a nut.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him in a while.
Yeah, he's active sometimes, and then all of a sudden you don't hear from him for a while, and then he's back. You know.
Yeah.
TC's all right. I've known TC. Jesus. Well, when did all this YouTube crap start for me? I don't know. It's got to be close to 2 years ago now. Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
yeah, going on 2 years.
About. Yeah.
Yeah. We've met a lot of interesting people in 2 years, you know. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Katie, how you doing?
Nobody flirt with Katie while I'm here.
There's a familiar face. But yeah, 2 years. Wow, just pure drama, right?
Hey, you got to admit though, we've met some cool people, you know.
You got that right, Katie. Make America great again. Absolutely.
And that's a California girl right there too.
Wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Katie's a California girl. I wish they all could be California girls.
I like Katie. She's awesome.
Yeah, Katie's all right.
Would you like to come up, Katie?
We got Pookie and we got Guido in here too, you know? Yeah, she says California and Republican as fuck. Yeah, I'll tell you, Katie, I know how you feel. I was born and raised in Massachusetts, one of the bluest states in the world. I mean, Massachusetts, we gave you Ted Kennedy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we were as blue could be, just as democratic and friggin' left wing as anywhere in the country. And I was, you know, when I turned 18 years old and went down to register to vote, I registered as a Republican.
Yeah.
That was a kind of a rarity, you know. Oh, Ace B is still here.
Ace B, good job.
What's
Hey,
up,
Katie?
Katie?
Hey, boys.
Good
She
to
called-
see ya.
She called.
so excited to watch Trump win in a fucking landslide tomorrow, and I can go around my town and be like, "You little fucking snowflake, sucks to be you."
Exactly.
Don't jump the gun too early there, Katie.
I won't. I'm just, I'm planning a little. I'm planning. I'm pre-planning.
I
But
feel the energy.
I am just excited. It really just being Republican where I live. I mean, I was raised Republican. We are we are conservative Republicans, is what we are. Like going to school and just being around my area, it's just so liberal. I mean,
Hmm.
the whole town, they've boarded up all the stores because they're scared tomorrow there's going to be people are going to lose their shit tomorrow. Like, they're scared that there's going to be riots and stuff. And all the protests and stuff. I mean, I'm sick of, it taking me 20 minutes to get 3 miles down the road because people are just obnoxious and want to just create chaos everywhere, so
Yeah.
I'm just excited to have it over with, and let things hopefully go back to normal. I don't know. It's all this pent up frustration from the last 6 months, I think, where I'm like, I don't know. I just want to rub it in their face so bad.
I know.
I hear what you're saying, Katie. I feel you because, like I was saying earlier, I where I grew up, it was
Mhm.
so liberal. I mean, I was literally surrounded by liberalism,
Mhm.
and it was so tough growing up like that, being a conservative. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm a conservative, a registered Republican with some liberal views.
Me too. Me too. Me
Right.
too. For sure.
I do have, but I'm like nowhere near, I don't know.
I'm a solid. I do have some liberal views for sure. I do,
Right.
but I'm
Right.
pretty much a solid right winger.
Right. I am too.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was. I hear what you're saying because I mean, I grew up that way,
Hmm.
and it was tough. And even when I became an adult, living up there in Massachusetts and everything, just living that way I mean, the town I lived in was 99.9% liberal. It was like,
Oh God.
oh yeah, there was like
Ugh.
a handful of us registered Republicans, and it was very strange, And
Yeah.
then I moved to Georgia, and I ended up in like this completely bright red fucking town, and I was like,
Mhm.
woo,
Yep. Yep.
it was crazy.
I told myself that I would never live as a closet Republican, and it's sad. It really is sad when I look back on it. Like, I've had to live as a closet Republican because if I don't censor what I say, I'm going to literally trigger someone else, and I'd rather not deal with that. Isn't that sad? Like, I can't
Hmm.
just say, I love my president. I love what he's done for the country. I support my president of the United States. I put my flag out in front of my house. I mean, it's scary that people that put their flag outside of their house are considered like racist or like bad people now. The way that I mean, I don't get it. I don't know, but I just hope that it
Katie,
settles down.
I mean, obviously you're a lot younger than me. I'm 58 years old. I mean, you're in your what, 20s?
Yeah, 28.
Right. The Democratic Party today is not the Democratic Party of the 70s.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Mhm.
Back in the 60s, the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and even into the 80s, the Democratic Party was a reasonable party. It
Right.
That's
really
what my dad says.
Right, exactly. Your dad's a smart man.
Mhm.
They were reasonable people, and but that has completely changed now. The majority of the far left Democrats, anyway. I'm not going to say the middle of the road Democrats because there still are some middle of the road Democrats,
Mhm.
But the far left Democrats, they're not Democrats anymore. They're socialists, period.
Mhm.
Right.
That's all there is to it, you know? And see, I didn't grow up like that. I grew up, you know, I was in high school in the late 70s, you know?
Mhm.
And the Democrats were, you know, like I said, reasonable people, and it was a reasonable party.
Right. It
And
wasn't so like there wasn't such a huge division between the two parties. I mean, there was some bipartisanship, right? I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
now it is just so polarized that I mean, I can't see anything in common with these people. I mean, just on a daily basis, how they live their lives, how they see the world, how they think, the logic they're using to make decisions, and, you know, how they, you know, like understand information, just all that stuff. It is so hard for me to understand these people, really. And it's fascinating. I mean, you could write a book on this shit.
Well, I put it this way. The far left Democrats, which I will label as socialists,
Mhm.
especially the younger generation of them, they have this dream of everything free,
Yeah.
free.
Mhm.
Free. My dad walks around and he goes, free, everything's free,
Right,
free.
but here's the deal. Socialism has never worked,
No.
and it never will. And this is what you can't get through to these people. Free healthcare, free healthcare. We want free college. There's no such thing as free. Taxes, like, okay, go to Canada. They're paying like $7 a gallon for gas, $11 for a pack of cigarettes,
$15.
right, $15, whatever,
Crazy.
for their supposed
Free health.
free healthcare. Now,
Mhm.
when somebody in Canada is really sick and they need an MRI or a CAT scan and they need it immediately, they can't get it. They have to wait. So what
Mhm.
do? They cross the border into New York State and
Yep.
pay for it out of pocket.
Yep.
So there's no such thing as free. That's what they have to understand. You know?
It's just so, they're so misinformed. I mean, and you just want to smack them across the head, really, because it's like they're preaching this stuff, but you got to sit them down and be like, where do you think all the money is going to come from? I mean, it's not going to just rain money, and that's why it's free.
My answer to them people like that is it's a one-word answer: Venezuela.
Yeah.
Venezuela wanted socialism so bad they could taste it, and guess what? They got it. Now,
Yep.
what are they doing?
They're
trying to-
eating
they're-
crow.
yeah, they're trying to fight their way out of it. You vote
Yeah.
yourself into socialism. You have to fight your way out of it.
Yep. And look at the mess they're in. I mean, God, it's horrible. But they keep, like, people keep saying, you know, when I talk to reasonable Democrats that I know pretty well around here, they say, like, oh, no, we don't want it like Venezuela. It'll be a democratic socialist or something like Sweden or something. They want to do like Sweden.
Oh man.
And I don't even, I'm like, whatever, but you can't, I think what is so frustrating is that they won't listen to you. Like they automatically just, you know, if you have any opposing opinion, like they won't sit down and explain why I should think the way they do. They never reason. They just tell you what it is and get pissed if you don't agree. Right? Like no one ever sits down and will explain their, you know, the process of where they want to go and their end goal. No one, because I don't even think they know.
Yeah, well, it all boils down to, you know, be careful what you wish for and hope for and vote for, because you just might get it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's been proven through history. And that's, you know, the wife and I will have discussions about it while watching the news and shit and everything. And like I say to her, it's been proven through history,
Hmm.
time and time again, over and over and over. Socialism does not work. Period. No matter how they want to sugarcoat it and say it works, it never has.
Never.
No,
Never. And I don't get why people are suddenly thinking that they can do it. Like,
right.
I don't get, like, where did that idea come from? Like, someone woke up and was like, I think we should try socialism again. I think we should just give it one more chance.
Yeah, and I'm not a heartless son of a bitch. I mean, like I said, I do have some liberal views. I am
Right.
not. I am not 100% against, say, welfare. I'm not. I'm not against it.
Right.
If somebody really desperately, seriously needs it, I think we are obligated as a society
Mm-hmm.
to.
We don't shoot our wounded. We don't
Right.
shoot our wounded.
Mhm.
But
Exactly.
we don't give free money to Joe Wolf to buy
Exactly.
masks and play on the internet all day. There's such a difference.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's what it boils down to. I mean, okay,
People take advantage of it so much that people grow to resent it. But there are people in society that do need help, And I have no problem with our taxpayer dollars going to those people.
well, I have talked with like liberal Democrat friends of mine, and I say to them, okay, yes, I am a registered Republican. I have been since I was 18 years old, but I do have liberal views. And they say to me, well, explain that. And this is how I explain it to them. I am a registered Republican, but I am religiously, morally, and ethically pro-life. I
Yeah.
am politically pro-choice. And
Mhm.
how I explain that to them is this. It is none of my business what Susie Cream Cheese 10 miles away from me does with her body.
Right.
Am I against abortion? I am 100% morally, ethically, personally, religiously against abortion. But I have no right telling some woman that I don't know from Adam what to do with their body. And
Right.
if abortion is outlawed and made illegal, do you really believe that abortions will stop?
Right.
Of course not. There'll be look at the drug wars. Look at
Right.
the drug wars. We lost.
Mm-hmm.
We lost the drug wars. Making something illegal does not make it go away.
Right.
It's gonna happen, period. End of argument.
Right.
So as a conservative, I here's another liberal view of mine. I say legalize all fucking drugs. Let God sort them out.
Mhm.
It's none of my fucking business what some fucking crackhead 20 miles away from me does with their fucking body.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Just because it's illegal doesn't mean people are going to stop doing it.
Right.
Look at history. That's
Right.
what I try and say to my Democratic friends. Look at history.
Right.
That's the bottom line.
I was watching the news and they were saying that Oregon or Washington are going to be the first state that allows the use of hard drugs or legalizes the use of hard drugs.
Well, I mean, you look at it this way, Katie. We spend millions and millions, if not billions of dollars a year in this country fighting this drug war.
Right.
And what are we doing? We're filling our prisons.
Right.
Filling our prisons with people that are drug users, not just drug dealers,
Mm-hmm.
but drug users. And it's being paid for by the taxpayer's dime. And
Right.
people bitching and complaining about their taxes. Well, let the drug heads out of fucking prison and lock up the murderers and rapists.
Right. I agree. I agree with that. I do. I think that nonviolent crimes should be handled differently.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um,
People complain all the time. Oh, that guy killed somebody 10 years ago, got a life sentence, and they let him out on parole, and he killed again. Well,
Yeah.
why? Why? Because the prisons are fucking full.
Right.
Non-violent criminals.
Right.
Lock up the violent motherfuckers, throw away the key, get them
Right.
out of society. They've made their choice. They've proven they can't be amongst us, and let the fucking non-violent criminals out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's costing this country too much money.
Yep. It's true.
And there's only one way. There is, and I will say this now, and I will say this for the rest of my life. There is only one way to stop the corruption in government. Term limits. Period. End of argument.
I
Mhm.
agree.
There's no reason for a senator to be a senator for 30 fucking years.
Agree.
It breeds fucking corruption.
Yeah.
It breeds corruption.
Yeah. Hi, Betty. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed. Ed.
Yeah. Hi, Ed. Hi,
Hey,
Betty.
Booty
Booty Wart.
Booty Wart.
I'm off my soapbox now.
No, I totally agree with you. I mean, you need I think everything needs fresh blood. You know, there has to be some, and especially in politics and stuff, like with, I mean, just, it's America, right?
I
Should definitely have,
I came from a state where Ted Kennedy, a fucking drunk, womanizer, cheater,
Yep.
murderer, right, was a senator for 36 fucking years.
yeah,
And he paid no penalties for any of the wrongdoing that he did.
yeah,
I grew up in that fucking state and watched it while the people of Massachusetts applauded him and jumped up and down and said he was the greatest guy in the world. Would you want him for your fucking neighbor?
no,
He was a drunken, fucking cheating, womanizing fucking killer that got away with it because his last name was Kennedy.
Mhm.
yeah,
Period. End of argument. And every fucking term they would vote him back in.
yeah. Ugh. No good.
We need term limits. Period. Oh, guess what? Mama just came up.
Hi, Mama.
Hi,
Yep.
Mama.
She's coming to bed.
Well, I'm going to be around all day tomorrow because I am going to watch the election and I'm going to wear my Trump merchandise and enjoy the day.
Good for you.
All right, you guys.
You guys should have a stream, or somebody should have a stream for the
I'm
election tomorrow.
gonna start a stream tomorrow.
Okay.
Probably around the 4:30-ish.
Okay.
Central Time.
Okay, perfect. So it'll be 3:30 my time.
So I'll be in here.
Or 2:30 my time, right? Central, you're 2 hours or 1 hour?
Yeah. So it'd be 2:30 your time. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner and stuff. But if you haven't voted, vote for Trump and make America great again and keep America great.
Already voted. Okay. Yes.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
Trump 2020.
Trump 2020, baby.
All right,
I'll
guys.
see you guys later.
Take care.
All right,
Bye.
Katie, we'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Brian, I gotta bail too. Mama just came up. We're gonna call it a night.
We're gonna cuddle.
Oh, Mama said
Okay.
we're gonna cuddle.
Bye, Mama.
Hi, Brian.
I'll be on about 4:30 tomorrow.
All right.
I'll be watching I'll try to have, hopefully somebody will be up here that can stream something. And we can share it live.
All right, that sounds good. We'll figure something out.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. To the chat, everybody. Ed Ramirez. Ed Ramirez says stop feeding. Mama, Ed Ramirez said, stop feeding me. I'm getting fat.
My little cucaracha.
Oh, she called you cucaracha.
My little cucaracha.
Oh, your little cucaracha. All right, everybody, I'm gonna bail out. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Brian.
Okay, good night, guys.
All right, be good.
Okay, anybody want to come up, or I'm going to end the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow, roughly about 4:30 Central Time. It will be a election stream. So anybody want to come up before I take off? Crazy gringo. Or I will see hopefully everybody can come back tomorrow, or we're doing their own thing. Yes, Trump 2020. If you guys have not voted, go out and vote. No matter how long it takes to stand in line, go out and vote. And yeah, I know you don't do panels, but you can come in here and be moderator. But anyway, just kidding. But yeah, everybody go out and vote, and yeah, that's great. Yeah, I've already voted too. If you haven't, go out and vote, and hopefully we'll have a landslide tomorrow. Okay, well, everybody take care. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.